Hello, Eden. I just want to say thank you so much. Okay, don't worry lah. I understand that because of your finances, you are allowed to spend more, right? Huh? I won't be like, I won't like, I won't, I won't like, oh no, 为什么你花这么多钱 on these things that you could have spent lesser on lah. I won't be judgmental towards things like this lah. And you know what? When it comes to spending habits, I hope you won't think that I am not a sensible person lah. I know that because I'm not working and then I don't have an income, so by right I shouldn't be draining my father's hard-earned money. I think for me, I really am struggling with social anxiety, and I really felt very lost when it comes to the direction of my life, and I just want to find perhaps I just don't want to be like, I don't want to be like my father at all. I don't want to be like those people who are just working a job for the sake of survival, and I wanted more in life, but I do not want to sell myself short in that manner and settle for, let's say, a guy who is rich, but I'm going to suffer a lot mentally because it's not going to be the kind of person that will be able to give me the reassurance that I need. And I know I'm the kind who have very high standards, like a lot of needs to be met lah if I were to choose to be with you, and you're the only man who is able to do this much, and because you have the resources, you are capable, and you know how to protect me, and you know how to prevent people from making things really difficult for me lah. Like you wouldn't even allow people to say things like like for example, your co-star looks good with you, and you won't allow anyone to try to ship you together with any other female co-stars lah, or any females that you're working with, or friends, or you wouldn't allow female friends to try to get close to you in that manner and take advantage of the fact that you and her are friends, and that it's easier for them to try to I would say be more than friends with you lah, like obviously still lah, yeah. So that being said, I think that you are the only man that 我都不知道 how can a man like you even exist, because by right in my mind, right, a lot of guys, to me lah, I don't know the statistics lah, but a lot of men, they are not as they are, when it comes to how much they value being very faithful to a partner, I think is something that a lot of men just can't seem to meet that standard, and because of this fear that I have, it's harder for me to not be so take it too hard lah. Like people want to say I'm sensitive or whatever it is like, okay, it's a fear that only Aiden you understand, and because of that you realize there's a need for you to do all these things to prevent me from being worried and being fearful of being with you. You know what I mean? So because you understand you're in my position, so you know that it is necessary compared to people who never had this issue. Then to them they can make it sound like I'm being disappointed, I'm being salty, I'm being this and that, and all the things that they're saying is not the case, because they don't experience what I'm experiencing. You don't feel what I'm feeling lah. Just like you can explain to someone that you are depressed, but that person isn't depressed. That person won't even relate to you. And even depression got different kinds of symptoms and different causes also. It doesn't necessarily, it's like a one size fit all kind of generalizing a person's fear, and like why would this person feel this way. You can't just generalize lah. It's not, if like this actually years of therapy would have done it for me already. It's not enough lah, okay? And medication isn't enough also. So finding someone who truly understands what you're going through would make it easier for that person to figure out what I'm doing, and not like think, and not like assume that there's a lot of assumption going on and I'm not happy to hear all these assumptions, but I'm pretty sure they already 你已经帮我帮到很好了, okay? Like it's very enough for me already to know what's happening to them at this point, okay? And throughout the years they already paid for it ma. So yeah. And also when it comes to people saying it's uncomfortable because me and you don't have any experience when it comes to obviously sex. And but the thing is, I don't think I can be comfortable with someone who is very experienced and I don't trust that person. I don't feel reassured towards that person. A lot of things is psychological. I don't believe that it's experience. You think that this kind of thing, just because you're experienced, you are better than me or him. I don't think so. I think I think you need to know what my needs are. You don't feel what I'm feeling, you don't understand what I'm going through my entire life, then you will never be able to come close to being able to do the right things to help me to trust and believe in you lah, okay, as a man, okay? Yeah, and vice versa as a woman lah, like all these women trying to, you know, 抢的 yeah, whatever they're doing is not going to work, because consider the fact how he's like in the first place, and coupled by the fact that he also has this like fear of losing someone, and yeah, I think people won't understand one lah. To them it's unreasonable, it doesn't make sense, you know, it's just they won't get it because they don't go through what. Yeah, so thank you, Aiden. I am not upset at all the things that people are saying, because I found someone who feels the same way as me, and because of that it really helps me to connect deeply with you, even if I do not know you personally. Before I found out about you, I still feel like there's something that, you know, really connects, you know, us together. And it's not just, some people can be afraid of losing someone and being afraid of being let down and cheated on, but there's other factors like standards and, you know, the kind of person that you are you the kind of person that fools around, and like, you know, there's other traits, other things about me, everything has to come together, and then I'm that one person that no one else can try to replicate, you know. So yeah, you can't compare to me also, because there's only one kind of person, and Hayden 只有一种, like, it's not just this issue that we have, there's a lot of other factors that make us who we are, yeah. So I don't think that you people understand, you know, and I feel like you are causing problems, honestly speaking. You all don't have to get involved nor even comment. You all just want something to talk about and gossip, and you all should have just mind your own business. You're not happy, then you don't say also can. Why you must say leh? Like, since you're so certain and you're wrong, what's my fucking problem to feel bad for you people? Don't come and bother me, can or not? Because I don't need to hear you complaining to me. You are having a hard time at work, it's none of my business, okay? I hope you all respect this. Just like how you all do not even like have the 良心 to tell me the truth, and then you all can be such a bystander. Now you all shouldn't like put out all these acts and try to bother me when I'm out, and don't, yeah, just learn to have boundaries around me lah, okay? Because you all never told me about Aiden, why should you all like try to tell me about what you are going through and that I should feel sorry for you people? I don't care. 我讲几百万次. I mean, technically speaking, I've made it very clear already, so I think you all should have gotten the message long ago, and not try to even make me change my mind, because no lah, it wouldn't happen lah. I wouldn't take your side one. I would obviously side Aiden, 因为他真的是 have my best interest at heart, and I don't think that I will ever find a man that's as good as him, really. Like, really, that is not possible. The things that he has been doing for me is 超越 any other guys, even if they are genuinely nice and having good intentions. It's not even enough, you know what I mean? It's not enough to just be a so-called good person in a lot of people's eyes, a eligible like 那个条件很好 it's not enough 你的条件很好 and so it's not enough, okay? So yeah, I gotta say, too bad, okay? If you're wrong, it's your problem, okay? 我只需要一个真的是站在我这边 and really believe in me and do whatever he can. Wow, I really have more than what I could ever ask for in this lifetime. I don't think that I will ever throw this opportunity away to be with someone who really truly trusts me and cherish me and prioritize me to the point where his family can't seem to be able to, you know, sow any discord, or, you know, like his mother doesn't even like matter as much to him compared to me. So I'm like, wow, like this, 我跟你讲I will never ever take him for granted. Even 我是不会 take it for granted 的, okay? And I think really a lot of people are, whenever all these people are giving me excuses now, I just don't give a shit about them really. I don't care whether they are being nice to me or whatever. They're giving excuses saying that they are mistaken, they made a mistake. Then that's not my problem. Y'all Alright, not my business, okay? Yeah, it's not my fault that you all are not smart enough. 因为 Aiden 看得出来，为什么你们看不出来？ Hey, it's not my fault that you all are not smart enough, right? So cannot blame it on me when the ones at fault. You all also blame me a lot. I also had to go through a lot in life. Yeah, and I thought I was alone, so can you imagine how I mean, even though I know I had my father back then, but and I didn't know about his betrayal back then, but still he wasn't really the person that's been there for me anyways, right? So you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And back to the spending thing, yeah. So I was struggling lor, so I wasn't the best daughter. I felt bad. I wanted to, yeah, I felt a lot of guilt lah, okay? Maybe that triggered a lot of things for me, okay? And I know that his money won't last forever and he'll one day become old and then he can't support me anymore. Then what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck in this position forever. I am like so worried for myself, okay? Because I'm very weak and helpless on my own, okay? Then I also have this fear when it comes to guys, trying to, so imagine I go to work, then how am I supposed to face all this, especially with all the fears that I have. So I'm super thankful that you exist, okay? If you don't exist 我一个人要死掉了，真的。我看我这次不可能 survive 到现在了。 Maybe now I'll still be fucking depressed and 很想死掉的感觉, every single day lah. If I didn't find out about you and realize what you've been doing for me and how good you were to me throughout the years, and even now you still really, you remember everything that I've said and done and you kept it really close to your heart. So yeah, I'm really glad that I matter a lot to someone because other than that, I don't need other people to give a shit about me because I really don't care for all these people. I don't like them at all, I find them, when I look at those people, I feel like they're not genuine at all, okay? Because if they could, they will have already 把你抢走了嘛. So it's also if they could, right? 因为他们不可以说现在他们 in this position, so they are like being nice to me because they failed to steal it away from me. So obviously I wouldn't trust this kind of people ma. So if they say if I this, if I that, right, then they also, I can use the if, the if, what if, you all managed to steal him away, then why would you all be nice to me right now? You all wouldn't be nice to me right now, right? So because you all are screwed, right? So I can use this kind of, thinking, process on you people, and I won't trust you people as a result, okay? So it doesn't matter what you all do right now, okay? I really don't. Because I also use the what if, the if, right? Then okay lah, I will never move on ma. It will be if, right? I will never let bygones be bygones. So it will always be the if this, if that. That means y'all cannot be trusted. Okay lah, if that's what you want to use on me, I also can do the same to you all because this is karma for you all. Yeah. So thank you, Aiden. Okay, 你要帮我 keep an eye out on all these people trying to irritate me. To me, it's very irritating. I don't give a shit, okay? 他们的事情他们一天到晚一次 like trying to find me to bother me, and I don't blame you, Aiden. I just want them to keep paying for it, and that, you don't ever stop what you're doing, because I think what you're doing is 100% correct, and I don't have any issue with, 我不觉得my decision is wrong, because if you can understand me to this extent, I don't think that I have to worry that you will ever, like misunderstand me and then like be upset at me in the process. You would not allow me to 哇你真的是 prioritize me until I am super duper grateful. Okay, then I just want to say that I think you are the only one that I can truly trust. Or you have done so much for me throughout the years. I cannot ever find anyone else any better than you. I can tell you a lot of people are shit one. They really are not good enough one. It's the kind of a lot of people are 很多人是很 no matter how good they are in other people's eyes, they are just not good enough for me because they don't know how to meet my needs lah. Yeah, so thank you Aiden. Okay, I just want to say I really wow, I'm very happy. Okay, I'm very happy. I'm very thankful. I am very grateful, and I feel I can trust my okay. I feel like I can trust the rest of my life with you. Yeah, so I don't want to talk already. Yeah, and thank you, Aiden. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm really like very emotional now. But of course, yeah, you're such a good person towards me, Aiden. I cannot really cool down until I try not to cry already. I cannot talk already. But yeah, I really don't care about all these other guys, so I hope I can trust you, okay, to take care of me for the rest of my life. And no, my face is getting red already, but I really hope that I can trust you to be there for me for the rest of my life and never ever let me down, okay? 我不可以讲话了. It's happening again. I'm gonna cry again, but I hope that you will always be there for me and be faithful towards me. See, I'm gonna like And yeah, you have 15 minutes left, so bye-bye Eden. Thank you, okay? Thank you so much. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.